Ladies and gentlemen, there is no wealth more powerful, no treasure more enduring than the possession of a clearly defined purpose. Without it, talent is scattered. Without it, effort is wasted. And without it, life becomes a wandering journey, full of activity but absent of direction. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom and the first step toward discovering your life's purpose. Yet, most people go through life without ever pausing to ask, what do I truly want? They chase goals set by others, parents, society, peers, without considering whether those goals speak to the core of their being. To find your purpose, you must begin by turning inward. Self-examination is not a one-time act, but a daily discipline. It is the courage to be honest about your desires, your talents, your values, and your vision for your life. Ask yourself, what brings me alive? What activities make time disappear when I'm engaged in them? What injustices stir my soul? What problems do I feel uniquely compelled to solve? The answers to these questions are not always loud or obvious. Sometimes they whisper, but the more you listen, the clearer they become. And with clarity comes direction. Your strengths are not accidental. They are tools placed within you to fulfill a role only you can play. When you examine your natural talents, your recurring interests, and the moments in life that have felt most meaningful, patterns emerge. These patterns are clues, signals pointing toward your unique contribution to the world. This is not the work of a single hour. It is the work of intention and reflection. Set aside time each day to observe your thoughts, record your discoveries, and challenge what you think you know about yourself. Be willing to strip away the layers of expectation and habit until only truth remains. When you begin to live from that truth, you start walking the path toward your true purpose. And once you know who you are, you'll know what you must do. True purpose is never rooted in personal gain alone. While ambition and success are important, the deepest sense of fulfillment comes when your efforts uplift others. Every great purpose carries within it the seed of service. The most powerful and lasting missions in life are those that solve problems, heal pain, create joy, or bring value to others. When you shift your mindset from what can I get to what can I give, you unlock a new dimension of meaning. Look at the most admired leaders, inventors, creators, and change makers in history. Their lives were driven by a desire to serve. Whether through technology, education, medicine, or inspiration, they found their purpose by finding a way to help others. Their names live on not because of what they acquired, but because of what they gave. To find your purpose, examine where your talents intersect with the world's needs. What problems are you passionate about solving? What communities do you care about who can benefit from your knowledge, creativity, or strength? Service does not have to be grand. It only needs to be sincere. Sometimes helping one person with deep intention can set you on a path that touches many more. Serving others does not mean losing yourself. On the contrary, it sharpens your focus and strengthens your resolve. It transforms your work from a job into a mission, and your days from routine into legacy. When your purpose includes service, your motivation deepens, your resilience increases, and your impact expands. Your purpose is not just about what you do, it's about who you help along the way. The more lives you touch, the more meaningful your journey becomes. And in serving others, you will discover the richest and most lasting rewards of all. The feelings that draw you persistently towards certain goals or activities are not random or accidental. They are powerful signals from your deeper self. Desire is more than a fleeting wish or casual interest. It is the emotional compass pointing you toward your true calling. When you feel a persistent pull towards something, even when obstacles arise or others doubt you, that is your inner purpose trying to make itself known. These desires are often the clues that your subconscious mind provides, guiding you toward what will bring you fulfillment and success. Recognizing this signal requires paying close attention to what excites your mind and stirs your emotions consistently over time. It's not about chasing every passing interest, but discerning the desires that endure despite challenges, distractions, or fear. These persistent longings are your soul's way of nudging you to pursue the path that aligns with your unique gifts and passion. When you embrace these desires with conviction, they ignite a powerful motivation that fuels your efforts and sustains you through difficulties. Desire becomes the engine of progress, transforming vague hopes into clear objectives and inspiring you to take the necessary steps to move forward. Without desire, your purpose lacks energy and direction. With it, your purpose becomes a driving force that propels you toward achievement. However, it is essential to differentiate between superficial cravings and genuine purpose-driven desire. The former is often fleeting, based on external validation or temporary satisfaction. The latter is deeply rooted, emerging from a sense of meaning and alignment with your values and strengths. Learning to listen to this inner call, to trust its persistence, and to act upon it is the gateway to discovering and fulfilling your true purpose. In this way, desire becomes not just a feeling, but a beacon guiding you toward a life of meaning and accomplishment. Faith is the invisible force that turns a distant dream into an attainable reality. It is the unwavering belief in your purpose and in your ability to achieve it, even when the path ahead is unclear or fraught with obstacles. Faith is not mere wishful thinking or blind optimism. It is a conscious decision to trust yourself and the process, regardless of what doubts or fears may arise. This belief acts like a magnet, drawing opportunities, resources, and allies toward you as you move forward. Without faith, fear easily takes root. Fear breeds hesitation, self-doubt, and paralysis. It convinces you that you are not worthy or capable, that the challenges are too great, or that failure is inevitable. But faith replaces these destructive thoughts with courage, confidence, and hope. It empowers you to act boldly, even in the face of uncertainty, because you know that your purpose is meaningful and achievable. Developing faith requires daily practice and mental discipline. One of the most powerful tools for strengthening faith is the use of positive affirmations or autosuggestion, repeating empowering statements to yourself until they sink into your subconscious mind. Statements like "I am capable," "I am worthy," and "I am moving closer to my purpose every day" can reshape your mental landscape and build unshakable belief. Faith also involves patience. Results rarely come instantly, and the journey may test your resolve. But when you hold fast to faith, setbacks become temporary lessons rather than permanent defeats. Faith sustains you through challenges, fuels persistence, and keeps your vision alive until it materializes. In essence, faith is the bridge between desire and achievement. It transforms hope into action and possibility into reality. Without faith, your purpose remains a dream. With faith, it becomes your destiny. Purpose remains a mere idea until it is activated by decisive and consistent action. Reflection and clarity are essential, but they must be paired with movement, action that turns thought into reality. Many people delay pursuing their purpose, waiting for the perfect moment, or for all conditions to align. This hesitation often leads to stagnation. The truth is, purpose is discovered and realized through doing, not just thinking or planning. Taking action requires courage because the path is seldom clear or easy. You will encounter uncertainties, mistakes, and setbacks, but action, no matter how imperfect, generates momentum. Each step forward clarifies the next, and progress builds confidence. Action also reveals new insights about your purpose that reflection alone cannot provide. It is through doing that your purpose gains form and substance. It is important to approach action with intention and persistence. Random or sporadic efforts are unlikely to yield lasting results. Instead, develop a habit of daily commitment toward your goal. Break your purpose into manageable tasks and focus on consistent progress. Even small actions repeated regularly accumulate into significant transformation. Furthermore, action refines faith and desire. When you act, you demonstrate to yourself that your purpose matters. This reinforces your belief and strengthens your motivation. Waiting for inspiration often leads to delay, but taking action often sparks inspiration and renewed energy. Remember, the journey of purpose is dynamic. As you act, you learn, adjust, and grow. You become not only a dreamer but a doer, a creator of your destiny. Without action, purpose remains an abstract ideal. With action, it becomes a living reality. Start now, take the first step, and let purposeful movement guide you toward the life you are meant to lead. When your purpose is clear and you pursue it with unwavering determination, something remarkable happens. Opportunities begin to align themselves around you. This is the power of definiteness of purpose. It acts like a powerful magnet, attracting the people, resources, and circumstances needed to help you succeed. Without a clear and focused purpose, your efforts are scattered and your progress is slow. But with definiteness of purpose, your energy is concentrated, and the universe seems to conspire in your favor. Having a definite purpose means more than just setting a vague goal. It means knowing exactly what you want, why you want it, and being fully committed to achieving it no matter what obstacles arise. This clarity gives you a direction that cannot be shaken by doubts or distractions. It also enables you to make better decisions, prioritize your time, and maintain consistent effort toward your objective. When you define your purpose with absolute clarity and pursue it with unwavering commitment, you create a powerful force that shapes every aspect of your life. This definiteness of purpose acts like a magnetic field, attracting the people, opportunities, and resources necessary to bring your vision to life. Without this clarity, efforts become scattered and progress slow. But when your purpose is clear and focused, your actions align perfectly toward achieving your goals. Definiteness of purpose is not simply setting a vague ambition. It is a deep emotional conviction that you know exactly what you want and why you want it. This clarity allows you to prioritize effectively, avoid distractions, and maintain persistent effort despite challenges. It sharpens your decision-making and fuels your perseverance. Moreover, when you demonstrate seriousness and commitment to your purpose, you naturally draw in those who resonate with your vision, mentors who guide you, partners who support you, and opportunities that might otherwise be invisible. The energy you emit through your definite purpose acts as a beacon, pulling success closer to you. Challenges and setbacks are inevitable on the path to fulfilling your purpose, but definiteness of purpose strengthens your resolve so that obstacles become lessons rather than barriers. You learn to adapt, to innovate, and to keep pushing forward with resilience. In conclusion, definiteness of purpose is the cornerstone of a meaningful and successful life. It is the anchor that holds you steady in the storm and the engine that drives you toward your destiny. Cultivating a clear, focused, and unwavering purpose transforms your dreams from mere wishes into realities. When you commit fully to your purpose, the world responds, opening doors, aligning resources, and guiding you toward the best life you can create. To find your purpose is to unlock the greatest power within you. It begins with deep self-examination, understanding who you are and what ignites your soul. Purpose is never self-serving. It is found in service to others, in the value you bring to the world. Your deepest desires are signals guiding you toward what matters most. Faith replaces doubt, giving you the courage to move forward even when the path is uncertain. But purpose is not a passive discovery. It requires bold, persistent action. And when you pursue it with definiteness of purpose, you become a magnet for the opportunities and support needed to succeed. Your purpose is your life's compass, your guiding star. Without it, you drift. With it, you soar. Do not wait for chance or permission. Look within, trust your calling, and step forward with faith. The power to create your best life lies in your hands. Define your purpose clearly, pursue it relentlessly, and watch as your life transforms into the extraordinary journey you were meant to live.